Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria. Plata o plomo.
Pablo Escobar's ambition propelled him into the lucrative world of cocaine, which he quickly dominated. But beneath his colossal wealth and eccentric lifestyle, mind-blowing stories unravel. Join us at Intriguing Icons and dive into the notorious life of the world's most famous narco. In the humble streets of Medellin, Colombia, a young Pablo began a journey that would forever alter the course of history. Born into poverty, his early life was marked by struggles and challenges that seemed insurmountable. However, his unyielding determination and unwavering ambition set him on a path that would lead to an unparalleled rise to power. From a young age, Escobar showed a propensity for seizing opportunities, engaging in petty crimes to make ends meet. As he navigated the treacherous world of the Colombian underworld, he recognized the potential profits in the burgeoning cocaine trade. With a keen eye for business and a fearless demeanor, he established his presence in the illicit world of drug trafficking. As his influence grew, so did his notoriety, making him a formidable force in the criminal underworld. But with power came enemies, and Escobar's empire would become entangled in a web of violence, corruption, and relentless pursuit by law enforcement agencies determined to bring him down. Now, let's find out what made Pablo Escobar so iconic. It was mostly his unmatched ruthlessness and strategic brilliance. He created a vast and powerful criminal empire, known as the Medellin Cartel, by eliminating rivals, corrupting officials, and building a loyal network of henchmen. Escobar's rise to prominence was propelled by his cunning ability to outwit law enforcement agencies and evade capture, making him a mythical figure in the eyes of his followers, and a prime target for those seeking to bring him down. Yet, beneath the glamour and intrigue lay a dark side. His ruthless pursuit to power came at an immeasurable cost, leading to widespread violence, corruption, and the loss of countless innocent lives. He was responsible for bombings, assassinations, and the reign of terror that engulfed Colombia during the height of his power. But the full tale of a man who ruled with equal parts charisma and brutality is far from over. His life, filled with twists and turns, remains a captivating enigma that continues to fascinate and captivate the world. Do you want an exclusive front row seat to the most astonishing stories of intriguing icons? Simply tap the subscribe button and you'll never miss a thing. There were an awful lot of extraordinary anecdotes that make Pablo Escobar iconic, but one of them undoubtedly is his hidden art collection. And we're not talking about just some scribble and doodle on a paper. No, we are talking about the world's most famous masters. Are you ready to uncover more? Well, the name Pablo Escobar conjures images of violence, drugs, and corruption. There exists a lesser-known facet of his life that remained shrouded in secrecy until his downfall. A hidden art collection that fascinated and surprised the world. The notorious Colombian drug lord created staggering wealth during his reign, estimated to be worth billions of dollars. However, amidst the piles of cash, extravagant mansions, and private zoos, he nurtured a deep appreciation for art. It was an unexpected passion that provided a glimpse into the enigmatic and complex character of this infamous figure. You won't believe the famous artists Escobar amassed. Behind the fortified walls of his luxurious properties, he cultivated a clandestine art stash that rivaled the collections of esteemed museums. Pieces by masters like Pablo Picasso, Claude Monet, and Fernando Botero adorned the walls of his palatial residences. The revelation of such an extensive and valuable collection after his death left the world astounded and eager to uncover more of the man who existed beyond the headlines. But it was not only his admiration for the artistic that shook his interest. Escobar's fascination with art went beyond the mere accumulation of valuable pieces. It is believed that he also used art as a means of laundering money and furthering his criminal activities. This revelation only deepened the intrigue surrounding his art collection, blurring the line between his criminal enterprises and his appreciation for aesthetic beauty. Many of these artworks were acquired through questionable means, leading to calls for restitution and repatriation to their rightful owners. The uncovering of this collection not only shed light on his complex persona, but also sparked broader conversations about the intersection of art, crime, and morality. Today, remnants of Escobar's art collection can be found in various galleries and museums worldwide. These pieces, once the prized possessions of a drug lord, have been transformed into historical artifacts, serving as a reminder of the intricate and multifaceted life Escobar led. Are you ready for the next shocking revelation? Let's descend into his underground network. Pablo Escobar's ability to evade and outmaneuver law enforcement agencies was legendary. But what many didn't know was that beneath the surface of Colombia's landscapes, an intricate network of tunnels and secret passages connected his properties, providing him with a hidden advantage that astonished the world. The underground network served multiple purposes, from facilitating the smuggling of drugs and illegal imports to ensuring his own safety and escape during raids. The tunnels, ingeniously designed and expertly concealed, allowed him to move undetected between his properties, eluding the watchful eyes of authorities and rival cartels alike. The construction of this subterranean web was a testament to Escobar's strategic brilliance. Some tunnels stretched for miles, meticulously engineered to ensure a swift and discreet transfer of illegal goods. They connected his luxurious mansions, hidden warehouses, and even his private airstrips, creating a seamless and secret operation that baffled law enforcement officials. The underground passages not only served as channels for Escobar's criminal activities, but also provided him with an advantage in the face of imminent danger. When authorities closed in on one of his properties, he could quickly disappear into the depths of the tunnel system, leaving pursuers bewildered and empty-handed. These hidden escape routes enabled him to maintain his freedom and authority for a prolonged period, fueling the aura of invincibility that surrounded him. The discovery of this underground network shocked the world, exposing the extent of his power and resourcefulness. Law enforcement agencies, caught off guard by the complexity of his operations, realized that they were dealing with a criminal mastermind who had built an empire beneath their feet. The underground passages served as a testament to Escobar's unwavering determination and his ability to stay steps ahead of his pursuers. Today, some of these tunnels and secret passages have been preserved as historical artifacts, serving as a chilling reminder of the ingenuity and audacity of one of the world's most notorious criminals. The existence of this underground network continues to captivate and fascinate, leaving us in awe of the hidden world he created beneath the surface of Colombia. It stands as a testament to the power of human ambition and the lengths individuals will go to protect their illicit pursuits. Moving on to Escobar's dual personality, let's unravel his image of a criminal philanthropist. Escobar's name became synonymous with violence and criminality, but he presented a paradoxical image to the world. While orchestrating a reign of terror and bloodshed, he also cultivated an image as a generous philanthropist, blurring the lines between his criminal enterprises and acts of charity. His rise to power coincided with Colombia's tumultuous social and economic climate. As poverty and inequality plagued the nation, he strategically positioned himself as a savior of the people, exploiting their vulnerabilities and gaining their support through a mix of fear and acts of generosity. What he did for the Colombian community to clear his image will leave you absolutely speechless. One of the most surprising aspects was his involvement in funding community projects. He built schools, hospitals, and housing for the impoverished, providing much-needed resources to those in need. These acts of charity earned him the loyalty and admiration of many, creating a complex web of public perception that intertwined his criminal activities with his philanthropic endeavors. His charitable acts were not purely philanthropic. They served as a means to legitimize his image and gain public support, creating a protective shield against law enforcement and rival cartels. By presenting himself as a champion of the people, he created a narrative that allowed him to operate with relative impunity, even as his criminal empire wreaked havoc on Colombian society. The Colombian people found themselves torn between gratitude for the resources provided by his philanthropy and fear of the violence and corruption that accompanied his rise to power. This complex relationship revealed the blurred boundaries between good and evil, leaving many grappling with the moral implications of accepting aid from a criminal mastermind. The legacy of Escobar's philanthropy continues to spark debates and ethical dilemmas. The impact of his charitable acts, though tainted by his criminal activities, cannot be entirely dismissed. It serves as a reminder that even those driven by greed and violence can, in some twisted way, bring tangible benefits to the very communities they exploit. But besides that, Pablo Escobar showed his kindness and humane side more often after all. even though in this case it is for a very special creature. Are you ready to discover with whom Pablo had his most special connection? There exists an amusing anecdote that offers a glimpse into the enigmatic personality behind the notorious drug lord. As the mastermind of a criminal empire, Escobar's name was synonymous with fear and power. However, hidden amidst the stories of his ruthless pursuits was an unexpected moment of levity that showcased his ability to navigate even the most unusual situations. In the heart of his sprawling estate, Hacienda Nápoles, where wild animals roamed and opulent indulgences were the norm, there lived an inconspicuous creature that would be forever etched in the memories of those who witnessed it. A quirky, oversized hippopotamus named Pepe. Pepe the hippo, a gift from a foreign dignitary, had quickly become one of the most beloved inhabitants of Escobar's private zoo. Much like his owner, Pepe had an appetite for excess and the audacity to demand his share of the lavish lifestyle that surrounded him. And so a routine was established. Every morning, as Escobar strolled through the expansive grounds, he would personally deliver a buffet of fruits to Pepe, ensuring the hippo's satisfaction. What made this seemingly mundane act wildly amusing was the undeniable bond between man and beast. Witnesses recount that Escobar would casually chat with Pepe as if the hippo were an old friend, discussing matters of the day and occasionally sharing snippets of the latest gossip. It was a sight to behold, a feared drug lord in earnest conversation with a seemingly oblivious hippopotamus. Escobar's interactions with Pepe became the stuff of legend among his inner circle, a charming reminder that even amidst the chaos of a criminal empire, moments of whimsy and humanity could still emerge. The juxtaposition of the formidable Escobar engaging in candid conversations with a hippopotamus painted a portrait of a man who, despite his power, had a quirky and endearing side. While the world remembers Escobar for his criminal pursuits, Pepe serves as a reminder of the layers that made up his complex persona. This particular anecdote showcases a side of Escobar that many never knew existed. A man who, in the midst of his grand ambitions, could find camaraderie and connection in the most unexpected of places. The legend of Pepe the hippo lives on as a testament to the intricate and often comical nature of the human experience, even in the most extraordinary circumstances. But this isn't the last crazy story involving hippos on Pablo's estate. What we are about to tell you is truly going beyond all craziness. There exists a peculiar and unexpected legacy, a population of hippos that now roam the Colombian countryside. His extravagant estate and zoo, Hacienda Nápoles, was seized by authorities after his death. Left to their own devices, the hippos bred and multiplied, creating a fascinating and ecological challenge that continues to captivate the world. You won't believe the consequences still haunt modern-day Colombia. The presence of a cocaine hippo population in Colombia might sound like a whimsical notion, but it is a stark reminder of the unintended implications of Escobar's extravagant lifestyle. The hippos, originally brought to the estate as part of his menagerie, found themselves released into the wild, free to roam the Colombian rivers and landscapes. With no natural predators and an abundance of resources, their numbers rapidly increased, resulting in an increasing population that poses both ecological and safety concerns. The ecological impact of the hippos is significant. They alter ecosystems, disrupting native flora and fauna, and their waste affects water quality. Additionally, their size and territorial behavior make them potentially dangerous to humans who may encounter them. Efforts to manage the population have proven challenging, as the hippos reproduce quickly and are difficult to capture and relocate. The dilemma of the hippos of Hacienda Nápoles has sparked debates and raised ethical questions. While the animals themselves are not to blame for their presence in Colombia, their existence is a consequence of Escobar's extravagant lifestyle and the subsequent lack of proper measures taken to handle the animals following his downfall. Authorities have grappled with finding a humane and effective solution, balancing the need to manage the population with concerns for animal welfare. Today, efforts are underway to address the hippo population issue in Colombia. Ecologists, scientists, and government agencies are exploring various methods, such as sterilization and relocation, to manage the growing population and mitigate their impact on local ecosystems. The challenge remains daunting, but the story of the hippos of Hacienda Nápoles stands as a reminder of the unexpected and complex consequences that can arise from the aftermath of a criminal empire. Let's end this video by diving in the intriguing death by betrayal. In the dramatic saga of his life, the ultimate downfall holds a shocking twist. Contrary to popular belief, it was not law enforcement or a rival cartel member who played a pivotal role in bringing him down. Instead, it was a trusted associate and former lover who turned against him, leading authorities to his location. This unexpected turn of events unveiled a web of personal relationships and betrayals that sealed his fate. Escobar's rise to power was built on a foundation of loyalty and trust among his inner circle. He surrounded himself with individuals who were fiercely devoted to him, ensuring their unwavering commitment through a combination of fear, rewards, and personal connections. Among those closest to him was Virginia Vallejo, a well-known Colombian journalist and television presenter, with whom he had a romantic relationship. However, as pressure mounted and his empire began to crumble, cracks appeared in the loyalty of those around him. In a shocking turn, Virginia Vallejo, who had once been in love with his charm and power, decided to cooperate with authorities. Her decision to betray the man she had once loved set in motion a series of events that would lead to Escobar's downfall. Vallejo's cooperation with authorities provided crucial information, including Escobar's hideouts and inner workings of his criminal empire. Her testimony played a pivotal role in the efforts of law enforcement to capture and bring him to justice. The revelation of Vallejo's betrayal stunned the world, showcasing the complexities of personal relationships and the unpredictability of human loyalties. The legacy of Escobar's death by betrayal extends beyond his individual story. It highlights the treacherous nature of the criminal underworld, where alliances can shift and loyalty can be bought or broken. The shocking revelation of a trusted insider turning against him serves as a stark reminder of the fragile nature of power and the delicate bonds that highlight it. Escobar's death by betrayal leaves an indelible mark on his legacy, forever shrouding his story in the complexities of human relationships and the ultimate consequences of his actions. It is a chapter in his life that continues to intrigue and perplex, reminding us that even the most powerful can be brought down by those closest to them. Now you know the shocking revelations about Pablo Escobar. I highly recommend you watch our video about Al Capone. Simply tap the video on the right.